Welcome, Trooper Bari.
Okay, I should be back. I hope. I was hoping to find more
Welcome, Waffle
information
Mouse.
while while I was offline
Welcome,
anyway.
Pizza Posser.
Um, and apparently, oh
Welcome, the Scrubby Scrub.
my God, shut up. Hold on. You know what? While I'm talking, I'm just gonna turn off audio output capture for a second. Um, so while I was briefly offline, I figured, okay, maybe I can try and find something, and I did find 7 years ago. Okay, I'm still hearing it. Um, it was like, how do I disable new chatter announcements? And apparently it's just the thing has been gone. But the thing is, I had something like that pop up recently too. But that there's no way this is 7 years old. And you're right. Like there are so many bots, it could be anything, but I'm pretty sure this is actually from Twitch, and I don't know why. This is really, really bad. This is really annoying. Um, I don't know what to do about it either. Because, like, it's one thing to ignore it for, like, one or two new people who pop in. It's another thing to ignore it at the very start of stream when everyone is here and or like right now when stream goes down and then I come back and then everyone's chatting and it's just really it's so overwhelming. I just can't think. Okay. Hold on. I will turn the audio back on and we're just gonna have to accept it, unfortunately. Wait. Why don't have game audio? What? What is even going on? What is happening? Just think of him as a male genie, ask for a wish. I wish for this to be normal again. Okay, it's set up. But I have no sound. What gives? And you guys can hear though. It helps if I actually turn up my headphones. That helps. Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed I can't even think normally. I am just I'm just like so ready to give up. Obviously not, like this is too much fun, but this is so wild to me. Okay. Also my lighting is all off because of because I restarted my camera while we were gone. Oh well. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I am now the ghost. I am so pale and ghostly. It's not even Halloween yet. Like I know we're getting into spooky season, but it is not even October. So like can the fates maybe chill a little? I think the penguin, it's the penguin's fault. Nah, it can't be the penguin's fault. I mean, look at him. Would he do this to you or to me? Yeah, I know. It is true. I do encourage chaos. If I had just been a little more chill and less chaotic, then maybe things would be normal. More angelic than ghostly. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. The ghost is the friends we made along the way. Exactly. Okay, there we go. Let's have some water. I can't believe we've already gone through half of our water. We need to make some more. I'm gonna try and get some more sticks. so that we can extend the length of this fire. I probably should not be walking around without a torch. But you know, chaos. At least we do have a few sticks around here. Hey, there's actually quite a few sticks, thank you. Broken Railroad for being so chill. For a second there, I thought it was going to take that stick away from me. I don't know, I just felt like I had jinxed it. But like, honestly, if this is some sort of a setting in Twitch, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is, you'd think it'd be relatively easy to find out how to turn it off.
Damn! We're in a tight spot.
Welcome, sound alerts.
Oh my god, it just welcomed sound alerts. You gotta love it. But I think that means that it's not coming from sound alerts, right? Because if it was, it wouldn't welcome itself. It's sound alerts. It really did sound like that. Right, maybe because this is so like blinding at the moment. If I just dim my lights a little bit. Go. So welcome stream elements. See, I feel like it did earlier, but now it's not. The stream is a little too welcoming. I know. It's my curse. I'm too friendly. That's really what's going on here. Yes, I think Stream Elements did already talk at the very start of stream, because I have a thing that like pops up saying what's being streamed. Don't remember what I made the Nightbot commands command. I don't either. I don't even know if I have Nightbot actually active. Twitch is Strong has been for 10 years now. It seriously is strong. There's always something new that they're trying out and you're just like, just no. Let's not. I think I'm just gonna use my handy dandy water purification tablets. Thinking of Fossabot, not Nightbot. I think Fossabot is the one who does the announcements, right? I mean... But I don't remember it. Fossabot is not welcomed, you're right. Let's go to Fossabot. Maybe I have something turned on here. But it looks like all it can do is stuff in chat, which is weird. In all my time on TLD, I've never used a purification tablet. Really? I don't use them that often, but I do like to have a few on hand just in case. At this point, I'm just using it because I have too many. Chat alerts? All of my chat alerts in Fossabot are off. I can imagine them being useful in speedruns for sure. I eat them to spice things up a bit. Spicy.
I'm not going to be able to carry this.
Just gonna grab all the stink. We don't like to spice things up around here. We like to stink things up around here. Yeah, I don't tend to have a ton of them on me. I usually carry like one package, and apparently I picked up all of them that I found in the zone of contamination, so. You know, just in case my water was contaminated, I guess. Astrid is moving so slowly. The same bingo card is still going, right? Because I didn't end the game. Yeah, I think so. Pizza team first. Don't know if I would trust purification tablets from the zone of contamination. Why ever not? I see no reason not to trust them. Seems totally normal to me. We don't need more charcoal. We're already slow enough as it is. So slow. Okay, so I'm going to drop the guts
walk with this much gear.
and the fresh wolf pelt. We're not gonna bother with this. We'll just immediately tear it up. Googled Twitch glitches. They said maybe it's a connection issue. Sounds like Google is definitely drunk. All of the websites are just drunk today. They're like, it's Friday, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't know, is it 5 o'clock in Finland yet? I don't know. I can't remember if Finland is 1 or 2 hours ahead. We're all drunk and having a collective group auditory hallucination. Yeah, I guess the only way to check, the only way for us to really know is to now stop drinking and tomorrow watch the VOD. Alright, let's fix up our wolf coat now. Wonderful. Oh, that's so much nicer. That's what I like to see. And we might want to fix these up as well. $28. 28 degrees still. Maybe if we fix these up, we'll actually get to 29. No, unfortunately not. Oh, this also needs repairing, though. I hope I'm not using up all of my cloth. Kinda didn't think about that. Yes, 29. Okay, I'm happy. We have 4 cloth. Excellent. I either didn't get any or I left them behind. Let's take a look at our notes. I probably left some behind thinking I had more on me. And then we actually didn't intend to leave the zone of contamination when we did. It's also possible that I didn't take notes about it, because usually I don't think to take notes for sewing kits. Because I don't have anything written here. I don't have sewing kits mentioned in any of my notes. Which is very unhelpful. It's 5 p.m. in Samara, Russia. Okay, so see, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't know exactly where that is in Russia, but somewhere in Russia it's apparently 5 p.m. Want to know what's funnier than 28? 29. Classic SpongeBob. Love it. Alright, I guess we'll get some sleep. Except we're going to be awake in the middle of the night now. I have also never heard of that city before. But there are a lot of cities I've never heard of. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It was 4 p.m. in Moscow, so I looked at the other Russian cities and time zones, and that one came up, and I was like, great! Well, there you go. Okay, we can leave behind these recycled cans. There's really no reason for us to carry them. There's gotta be other stuff that we can break down too. Or leave behind. Like maybe a whetstone. Because that weighs so much. Let's just sharpen our knife in the dark. What could possibly go wrong? Looked at Finland, and Finland was at 4 p.m. and then I was like, well, Russia's probably big enough to be 5 p.m. Exactly. Russia has definitely got a lot of time zones. Wait a minute. Do you see what I see? Here I was like, I have to go back to FM so I can get my ptarmigan feathers so I can fix up my bedroll. No, I don't. It's always 5 p.m. in Russia. I'm so upset with myself. Unfortunately, I can't actually repair it right now because it's too
Welcome,
dark.
Waterlily99.
Just changing sheets and starting laundry. I need to do that this weekend. But it'll be good because, like I said, it's gotten a little cooler, so we'll be able to, like, air out the mattress and the bedding and stuff. It'll be really good. Yes, our ghost friend is still there, rambling to us in the dark. Alright, I guess we can maybe leave the scrap near the furnace. Can I repair these in the dark? I need simple tools. Well, we have simple tools, just not on us. And we'll just pass time, and then we'll sleep, and then it'll be fine. Three Finger Freddy, and I sharpen knives in the dark. You want to know why? It's Three Finger Freddy. I may have an idea. Let's drop a few of these. We really don't need that many accelerants. Right, I wanted to repair my bedroll. Sweet. It's at 87%. So I guess maybe we should try and find a little bit more, but It's not too bad. I think what I might do is actually go make some more hooks and lines because they weigh practically nothing and then we don't need to look for anything. Maybe we'll take the spray paint with us. We'll just craft 3 hooks and then we'll leave the rest of the metal behind, I guess. I kind of wanted to make more arrows before we went to Sundered Pass, but now I'm wondering if it makes sense to do that. First of all, this is not where the furnace is. The furnace is here. And then let's see, metal, scrap metal. There we go, we'll drop those. How is our...
Nice to meet you. I'm Ginger.
I'm serious, though. The only thing that is named Ginger is that Pando extension. There's something going on. I'm so sure it's that. The thing is, I already turned it off and disabled it. So, like, I don't understand how it is still doing this. There's something going on. Oh no, my camera's gone. It's the ghost. Okay, there has to be, like... Oh no. Why is this not responding? Okay. But see, Pando doesn't even exist anymore in OBS. How is this still happening? Oh no. I'm losing frames. There's seriously something glitchy going on today, guys. I don't know what it is. Space Odyssey, yeah, what are you doing? And the weird thing is when I open it up to like check the settings and stuff, it just basically is a page that just says authorize. And that's it. How do I remove this completely? Uninstall. We have uninstalled Pando. Hopefully it's done. Because I disabled it before, but let's try with it being completely uninstalled. Let's see what happens. Okay. Ridiculous. Scuff streams are best streams. It is amusing. I will say that. It's just also frustrating and confusing. Also, it seems like my camera is all sorts of whacked out right now. Okay, I think it's back to normal. It was very choppy. All I can say is that it's comforting that someone who I consider to be more tech savvy than me still has issues every now and then. I know what you mean. Because I don't, like, I consider myself okay with tech, not like the most tech savvy, but I can manage. But it is always nice to see that sometimes people who know what they're doing more than me also struggle. So I get what you mean. Okay, do I want to try and wait for the weather to be better? Or do I just say screw it and we just go? Because why are we so heavy? I mean, she said looking at all of her torches and all of her flares. I think we can do this. Maybe we just, like, break down another chair and maybe the weather will be better. Okay. The weather is not better.
Welcome, Pizza Unpauser.
Don't you dare welcome me. Oh no, it happened still. It's not. Okay, but then I'm now very, very confused. I'm now super confused because it said I'm Ginger. The only thing I've ever named Ginger was that stupid pet. I also tend to leave most flares behind. However, we're heading into a region with Timbies, and so I'd really like to have some of these with me just in case. Alright, screw it. I guess we're just gonna go. I just don't understand how this keeps happening. Alright, we're gonna have to use a torch, I guess. I mean, a match to light our torch. The pet must still be there somehow, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, probably, as Blade suggested, just do a complete reset of OBS. I've been having some weird stuff going on with OBS recently, as is. Like, with the camera stuttering and stuff like that, that's been happening for a couple of weeks now, so I'm gonna have to just, like, completely set everything up again and just try from scratch. I don't know. I'm at such a loss. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. I'm at such a loss for what's going on that I'm just like, I'm really thinking we're just gonna have to scrap it all and try again. Oh, do I harvest him? I guess we don't really need to. Oh, I know. I wanted to start crafting a new bow so that my ingredients would weigh less. My bow ingredients, yes, that makes sense. My bow materials, that's maybe the better way to say it. Oh! Yeah, I've said it a lot. I'm sorry, I forgot to... And I've also been saying I don't like this the whole time. I forgot to call those. I was just so overwhelmed with everything. The gopher tortoise is not showing himself to you. Maybe he's just having a lazy morning. No, just crawling out of his shell, getting ready for a cup of coffee. Oh, how many arrows I have left? I have 10. Sorry, no, I didn't see that, so I didn't reply. But yes, we have 10. Which is okay. And yeah, the so torches will sort of scare them, but flares do too. I think flares are supposed to be more effective because they're louder or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really done a lot of experimenting with Timbies. Never in a million years would I do this. Like, I would not bother. I'd just be like, nope, screw that. Go for Tortoise should get off his butt and show himself. I want to see you. Alright, have a good lurk, Scrubby. I appreciate it. We're going back to our favorite area of our territories. Come on, pop culture reference. Let me see. Have I said any
I'm
pop
not
culture
sure I'm carrying
references
much more.
earlier? I feel like I probably have. I know there have been some in chat, but have I come up with any? I don't know. I can't remember right now. Fortunately, I must get my day started. I have things to do. Well, I'm glad you were able to come and hang out with us for a little bit, Pizza. Good luck with all the things that need to be done and with the calculus stuff, and hopefully the Gopher Tortoise comes out and says hello to you soon. Have a good Friday, and hopefully see you around soon. I gotta admit, I'm really excited for dinner tonight because we're making potato soup. It's finally that time of year where it's actually, like, enjoyable to eat hot soups for dinner, and I gotta say, I love stews and soups. And potato soup is one of my favorite. We actually have two different types of potato soup that we make in this household. There's the one that I make, which is like a loaded baked potato soup, and the one that my husband makes, which is absolutely amazing, but I don't really know. What? That's not what I wanted to do at all. I don't really know how I'd describe it in a way that makes it different than the other one. It's a potato-based soup, like the loaded baked potato soup, but it's more like, it's thicker and more like a stew, I guess. It's so good. I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. It's got bacon bits in it, and it's got little bits of sausage in it. It's like, it's just so good and comforting and delicious, and I can't wait. Potato soup is one of my favorite things about the fall season. Your daughter watched Dead Poet Society and loved it. Nice. And you're right, we did talk about the Ghost of Mrs. Muir. We also talked about a bunch of pop culture things. You know what, we can just call it. We talked about SpongeBob earlier. My soup comes in the can. Yeah, so there's no like secret recipe or anything. The baked potato soup that I make is just like a typical potato soup with cheddar cheese in it and bacon bits and chives on top. And like I said, this one that my husband usually makes it's got lots of also bacon bits of sausage. It's just they're both just so good. Because, I mean, it's potato soup. How could it not be good? I also love beef stew. That's one of my other favorite fall dishes. In fact, maybe that's what I'll make for my birthday this year. Well, there's my torch. Thank you, Wind. Much appreciated. We also really like making butternut squash soup sometimes, or my husband makes a really, really good tomato cream soup as well. So he'll make that, and then I'll make like grilled ham and cheese sandwiches to go with it. I don't know. I love this time of year. I love fall foods. Really excited. Bun over there. And I have the hiccups all of a sudden, sorry. Aha, we do have coal here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's funny because, like, growing up, I didn't really think I liked soups all that much because a lot of the times when I think about soup, I usually am thinking about, like, I don't know, like, chicken noodle, which is a fine soup, but I generally only eat it if I'm sick because to me it's mostly just, I mean, most of the time it's a lot of broth and not a lot of, you know, chicken and noodle and veggies. However, when I make it for myself, or when I make soups at home, it's just great because you can put in all sorts of stuff. And so, like, soups and stews just become my favorite. I love asparagus soup, for example. I like broccoli cheese soup. Anything super creamy. Just like broth-based soups are not as much my thing, but lots of creamy soups. Oh, yeah. Autumn is my favorite. Me too. Never tried ham on my grilled cheese. Is it good? I love it. I love it. It just gives it a nice little bit of saltiness and I don't know. It just kind of makes it feel a little bit fancier somehow than just a regular grilled cheese. My parents and I also used to make our grilled cheese sandwich, our BLT sandwiches with cheese in it. I don't know. As you know, I am a huge connoisseur of cheese, so if I can add cheese to something, I probably will. I'd be hungry for soup, so having a bit of a cold snap and it's perfect for soup. Exactly. That's why I'm so excited. Like it was super, super hot the last couple of weeks, and then this week it got a little bit chillier, more fall-like, lots of rain and stuff, and so I'm ready. I'm ready for soups and pies and stews and all that good stuff. Yeah, we can push through. I think we've got time.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We did pick up coal. I don't know how much, though. We only have 3 pieces. There wasn't as much as I thought there would be. Probably because I looted it recently. Actually, wait, is this Maglin's weather? Probably. Yes! But I did call the regular
Loper.
coal bingo event. We just don't have quite enough. I still can't believe I only just discovered that shortcut back there. I gotta remember that for the next time we're coming through. Did you see Kimmy found the cougar den? No, I didn't. Awesome. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, if anyone can go on a cougar hunt and find the den and stuff, it's definitely Kimmy, but I wasn't there for that, unfortunately. go. It's so quiet. But I at least can appreciate that the weather is really nice. I mean, it only feels like -2. It's sunny. It's not super windy. It's excellent. And maybe by the time we get back to Transfer Pass, the other ptarmigans will be up again and we'll be able to hunt them. I don't know if I've mapped here. Is this Steely Chasm? It's not labeled. I think it might be this. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll make a little fire just so I can map here, and we'll just see if we've already mapped this spot or not. Should be enough. No, okay, this was there. It just seems odd that there's no label for it. Let's go watch Kimmy and see the den. Yeah, definitely. Lily, GG on winning bingo. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. We won't worry about the other torch. Oh, I definitely could have figured out that we had already mapped it because of this fork in the rails. What I don't really get is I didn't kill the wolf that came through here. Like, I had missed him the couple of times I shot at him. And he's disappeared since. Oh, I wonder if maybe I actually did hit him and he's just despawned. So maybe somewhere around here we'll just find like a random floating arrow or something. But I'm pretty sure we didn't hit him. Of course, I said that and then I immediately look over here and I think no, it's a stick. Okay. I was gonna say I saw a straight line over here, so I thought maybe that was like an arrow. I don't know. It'd be really cool if they were to add in the cougar for like Halloween. Like a fun and spooky surprise. My 8th grader wanted to skip a grade, but the school said no and he's bored. His testing just came back from last year and he scored the highest you can score. Maybe now they'll understand why he's bored. Thank goodness they allowed him to take some high school classes this year. I'm glad that they let him take a few high school classes. I can understand why they might not want to let him skip a grade, because, you know, it's also good to be, like, at the same level as people your age and stuff. Like, I can kind of understand that, but I do think it's important that you be, like, challenged and not bored in school. But yeah, hopefully now they'll actually see, and maybe they'll be able to make a few other adjustments too. Is this area darker than it used to be, or is it just me? I think it's just me, but it feels so much darker. I feel like there's just a whole lot of nothing. But I'm also glad that he's like expressing his boredom and looking for a challenge. Because thanks, Ferret. Because like it really shows interest in wanting to challenge himself and to actually make the most of his time in school. Come here, torch. He's socially and emotionally, he's more like a high school freshman, partially because he's the youngest, I think. He's had more relationships to work through. He is loving geometry and pre-calc. Totally the opposite of me. But yeah, that's also true. I mean, I think it's important to always look at like the whole picture and actually see if it makes sense. Because I'm not saying that no kid should ever be like moved up a grade or like start later and be older than some of their peers. Like, it's obviously a very individual thing. But yeah, hopefully the school will be like, okay, yeah, no, this is maybe a little bit too easy for him.
I'm not sure.
The opposite of his mother, more his dad. Yeah, the calc and geometry would not be for me. I'm personally more of the arts and languages and history and that sort of thing. I mean, not that I ever necessarily did poorly in math classes, I just didn't enjoy it as much. And I think a lot of it was also just not seeing a way that it was relevant to me. Because as I mentioned before, I really enjoyed statistics, but that's because I think in part I had a good statistics teacher, and also it felt more like applicable, or it was easier to see how you could apply it to everyday life. And I feel like I really struggled with things like geometry, and it's like, when am I ever going to need to calculate the area of this and that? And it just didn't feel like the teachers that I had for those types of classes really tried to make it seem relevant, I guess. Loves chess. My husband taught all the kids. I'm not very good at it. I remember my dad teaching me how to play chess. We used to play a little bit when I was younger. He actually had this cool little magnetic travel chess board that we brought with us on vacations. It was a lot of fun. Hey, bunnies! We got bunnies. Pretty sure this was the area where we found Tommy's. So we'll keep an eye out for them, and I'm gonna try and grab some acorns. I think as well. Loves history, watches documentaries instead of TikTok. There are definitely some history things that I really, really get into. I didn't really think I liked history all that much when I was like in elementary and middle school. But I ended up taking quite a few history classes in college. And I really enjoyed that. And now, post school, I'll occasionally read like biographies, autobiographies, watch historical documentaries and stuff. And there are definitely some really interesting topics, but Again, I really think it depends on what exactly you're looking at, because sometimes I'm just like, no, this is not it. This is not what I care about right now. I don't think I hear any. I'm pretty sure this was where we got them last time. Yeah, it was. I remember getting them here. That's why we have the fire here. Can we go up further this way? Or does this just loop around? I don't know. I've never been back here before. Let's see. Also, we picked up some acorns. I want to jinx it, but the ghost may be gone. Maybe. I mean, I don't think we've had anyone new hop in chat recently, so it could just be that he's lurking, waiting. Okay, this goes nowhere. He's 13, and last year for Christmas he wanted violin lessons, a red oak sapling to grow, and a kit to build a wind turbine. Those are such cool present ideas. I don't think this goes anywhere either. I'm mostly just exploring because the weather is actually decent for a change. I figure we might as well look around. Oh, we're gonna need to stop and make a fire so I can pull more torches. 13, I just wanted a new video game. I think when I was 13, I probably would have asked for like a bunch of books. And maybe like art supplies. That's probably what I would have asked for.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, I gotta eat. Oh, we need to make more water too. Ah! So much stuff to do. Okay, we'll try and do like 3 liters. And while that's going on, we can prep our acorns. Oh yeah, I was a big reader as a kid. I used to do like the library challenges every summer, and you know, I'd collect books. My favorite place was the bookstore and the art store. Yeah, I was very much into reading as a kid as well. If I found a series that I liked, I'd probably go through all of them, like, as quickly as possible. Oh goodness, this weather does not look good. Good thing we're close to home.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
No, please, let me pull torches. Please, just let me pull these torches. Thank you. Probably can even pull it. Love Street 2, my oldest who lives at home and commutes to school, is a wonderful role model because he's an extreme reader. Yeah, we've definitely pulled a couple of good torches. We've pulled a good torch. I'm sure we've pulled a bad torch at some point, and I'm pretty sure we're carrying more than 10 at this point, right? Yeah. Well, we're carrying 10. Now we're carrying 12. It's a good thing I have a pretty good idea of where we are. And it's also a pretty good thing that it's not super, super dark yet. Okay, let's run and drive the kiddo. Take care, everyone. Have a good one, Lily. And, yeah, enjoy your weekend with your family. It is a little too bad that we can't, like, that we don't have any sort of, beds here. There's our gold nugget, of course. Cooking oil, we can probably drop a few things. Oh, I didn't need to bring the scrap metal with us. It's probably too late to repair anything anyway. Let's see, how's our bunny gear looking? 95, 97. Guess these are doing okay for the most part. Goodness, where am I going to be able to place this without running into stuff? Maybe back here somewhere. No? Oh, I guess we should close the door. But that's going to be the end of our food. Oh, I didn't really think about that. Guess we might need to hunt bunnies tomorrow. There goes the rest of our bear. Man, would you listen to that wind? That's like our 4th blizzard today. We can leave behind some antibiotics. Probably leave behind this cooking oil. What else could we do? And it'd really be nice to have more arrows. Let me see if we have any birch in Zone of Contamination or Forsaken Airfield before we actually go to Sundered Pass. Bunnies, bunnies, maple. So much maple, so little birch. Wait a minute. Birch. We have 6 birch at the Zone of Contamination. I guess we probably should go get that, huh? Oh, I didn't pick up the spray paint, did I? I don't think I did. I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, we could try and go through that giant, confusing cave. I didn't. I do think we should probably go get those birch saplings, though, because we're down to 9 good arrows and 1 not so good arrow. But we have a ton of arrowheads still. Plus, if we go to the zone of contamination, we can maybe pick up another deer to repair our deer pants. So they're already down to 93%.